Venom!
My name is Phantom. Threaten this town, and I'll show no mercy.
Now's your chance to surrender!
He's got RoboCop with him?
The man you know as Venom of the Assassin's
Ooh.
Guild is dead. If you think I look like him, you must be seeing a phantom.
And that phantom roams the midnight streets, taking down shady hoodlums. That's right. Hoodlums like you!
Leave it to me.
Victory! Not on our home turf, you buzzzy buddy.
Oh no.
To defend, that's all.
Much easier said than done.
No need to hold back. I'm a professional.
Phantom here's gonna
Okay, he's got Q5.
How do you like that?
The memory of my second birthplace is forever etched on my soul. Never.
Dark Angel?
I'm not so ungrateful as to forget. I will show you my all.
Good luck!
Mm. Mm. I don't know.
All right. Voting.
I don't know.
Yeah, RoboCop and Venom is releasing in March 24th, just shortly after the Arc War Tour finals.
Okay. It looks weird though. I don't know.
Some slides. So can you show?
All right, so the Venom starter guide just dropped. Definitely want to take a look and see. My initial reaction to Venom was a little, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely is. I was a little iffy, mostly because most of his moves looked a little slow, and looked like he had a command grab. I'm sure they'll probably mention it here, but hopefully this will help me feel a little bit better. But I'm happy to see him in the game, obviously, but like things looked a little different. So we'll take a look at the starter guide and see what's going on here with Venom. Mr. Pool Balls.
Venom expertly maneuvers billiard balls in battle. Dominate the field with careful placement and splendid shots. Ball set. A move that generates a ball. The spawn position varies depending on the button input.
Ooh, the punch button is weird now.
It functions as a projectile with an attack hit box. Once hit, the ball steadily decelerates and loses the active hitbox after falling below a certain speed. The trajectory, speed, and range of the ball's movement varies depending on the type of attack used to strike it. Find the right option for your current situation. Ball set, multiple. This move generates 4 balls simultaneously. Although it takes more time than the standard ball set, once complete, you can utilize the 4 balls to go on the offense. Use this move
again from a knockdown,
or after knocking the opponent down. Then go for an all-out offensive.
Okay.
Q5. This move generates a ball while performing a forward-hitting projectile attack. The spawn position varies depending on the button input. Holding the attack button changes the properties of the ball, making it able to remain on screen after hitting or getting blocked by the opponent once, making it possible to strike a second time. Holding the button delays the attack startup, so choose the right option for your current situation.
That's pretty cool.
Stinger Aim.
The classic.
A move that generates a ball and strikes it horizontally. The speed of the ball varies between the slash and heavy slash versions. Holding the attack button changes the properties. As with Q5, the ball can remain on
They gave it
screen
spin.
after hitting or getting blocked by the opponent once, making it possible to strike a second time. Carcass Raid. A move that generates a ball and strikes it towards the ground. The speed of the ball and the angle of the strike vary between the slash and heavy slash versions. Holding the attack button changes the projectile speed and properties of the ball, meaning it can be struck a second time, as with Q5.
Okay. Okay. I was concerned.
Carcass Raid.
Okay, hold on.
Mid-air.
Okay.
A move that generates a ball while mid-air. The speed of the ball varies between the slash and heavy slash versions. Same as the grounded version, holding the attack button changes the projectile speed and properties of the ball, meaning it can be struck a second time. Triambaka. A grab move that transforms the opponent into a ball. Once turned into a ball,
Oh, that's
the
sick.
opponent can be
Okay.
struck with an attack. This creates the opportunity for a wide variety of tactics, such as sending the opponent into the corner while they're left vulnerable, or setting up balls. while
Okay,
you have
that's
the
actually
chance.
kind of cool.
Although it can't be blocked, it will whiff unless you are very close to the opponent.
That's actually
and
pretty cool.
leaves you wide open. Aim for just the right moment to land this move. Dark Angel unleashes a powerful multi-hit projectile. The many hits means you can lock the opponent down for a long time. On hit, Robo-Kai will perform a follow-up attack after a set number of hits. On hit, it can lead into a combo and into further offense even when blocked.
Oh, okay.
For launching
All
an
right,
attack.
that's actually cool. Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Hamaratna Run Out. A move that
Bishop?
generates a massive pocket to the front. This pocket is an active hitbox and draws in any balls positioned on screen. This move has a wide range of utility, from incorporating into combos to making use of the balls on screen, or even drawing in the opponent after transforming them with Triambaka. Venom reaches his full potential when balls are positioned on screen. Start out with ball set to lay down the foundation of his game plan. Far standing slash and crouching slash have long range and make for excellent pokes. These moves can keep the opponent out while creating
Okay.
an opportunity to use ball set or Q5. After setting a ball, Venom can strike it with an attack to send it flying,
Okay.
and then approach the opponent while following behind the ball. After approaching, Jumping Dust or Triambaka make for powerful mix-up. While Dark Angel allows Venom to go on the offensive when blocked, it also creates an excellent opportunity to use ball set. Maintain the upper hand in neutral by keeping balls positioned on screen. Thank you for watching.
Okay. Not gonna lie. I was concerned. This got me. Air Carcass Raid? I thought this was mad struggle. But they made it a projectile. That's kind of sick. So he seems like himself. He has his command. The command grab is his old throw. But it looks like the command grab doesn't do that much damage, so you have to build risk gauge for that. So yeah, that's interesting. Q5 still looks about the same from Xer, just with slightly different properties. Get a launch property. It's kind of nice. I could imagine he's probably gonna he might have some trouble with Soul. just because he can get underneath a lot of the ball formations with Vortex. But I definitely want to see the formations again.
Varies depending on the button input.
Man, this is so weird now. Punch, kick, slash, heavy slash is way out here. So, like, they gave him a low ball now because K ball used to be where S ball is, and there was no P ball to be this low. The P ball was the K ball. Then you would summon another ball formation to get this one. So, like, it would be like, no, K to P would set it up where S is, K would be here, right? So it would shift up. So the P ball would come here. Well, if you can see my mouse pointer, be right in front of Venom's like face, and then the S, and then the K ball would move where the S ball is. So that's interesting. It also seems like the way they made
The spot set.
the
A move that generates a ball. The spawn position varies depending on the button input.
yeah, so before it used to, they would shift based on your formation. So it's good to know that, like, no matter what you do, they're always gonna go. It looks like whatever you do, they're always gonna go in this formation. So that's pretty cool, actually. And then they let Stinger Aim have backspin, which is pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the Venom guide's out. He seems pretty tricky. But, you know, Strive is still a very damaging game. So, like, my concern is, like,
Although
this
it takes more time than the standard ball set,
this seems good too. Getting the multi-ball set, just get a good knockdown and you'll be able to do a lot more with it. He seems really cool. Like, I'm actually impressed. And, you know, same with Q5. Like I said, I'm seeing, like, I'm peeping the vision. I definitely see what they were going for here. I was 100% concerned about how they were going to change him. Him having a command grab definitely, like, makes him scarier. Like, definitely scarier. But then, like, man, Stinger with the backspin
a
attached
move
to
that
it.
generates a ball and strikes it horizontally. The speed of the ball varies between the slash and heavy slash versions. Holding the attack button changes the properties.
Yeah,
As
backspin
with
is
Q5,
nice.
The ball can remain on screen after hitting or getting blocked by the opponent once, making it possible to strike a second time.
Yeah,
Or getting blocked by
this,
the opponent
that right there, having backspin,
after hitting
like,
or
but
getting blocked by the opponent.
it ricochets from the wall. That's sick. Normally it would ricochet from the wall, just from the screen in which it's at, right? So it would only hit the edge of the screen. It wouldn't go past, like, where you were already at. This was like it hits the back of the back of the stage and comes back to the opponent. So that's pretty neat.
Opponent once, making it possible to strike a second time. Carcass Raid. a
And
second
then
time.
from what this looks like is heavy Stinger Aim forces knockback. So that should be able to let you set up either the K-ball formations or, like, you know, the all set, or just get a general setup. So this is, I'm impressed. Low-key impressed. They definitely did some stuff that I didn't think that they would do at all. But from first glance, it didn't really look, everything looks slow. Because in block strings, you will be doing ball formations, even though, like, you most likely shouldn't. Like, you'll still try to sneak it in. So, they command grab. This is finna be fun to utilize, I think. So this is neat. I definitely vibe with this kit. I definitely feel like they kind of outdid themselves. I thought Venom would come in kind of, I I know he wouldn't be 1-to-1, but like, I guess the way that they did him initially seems good. So I'll give him a try. Definitely give him a try. Dark Angel looks better. Well, Dark Angel's better in the sense that like, when you use it and it hits them, even though they block it, right? Let's say like they block it, you get the multi-hitting projectile. They get hit by it, they get hit by some of the projectile, and then Robo-Kai comes out at the end. That's actually pretty cool.
Many hits means you can lock the opponent down.
And then get a knockdown into K formation. That's pretty nice. Or get all set. Gotta give it to him. Gotta give it to him. Now, I definitely thought this would be Bishop. And he'd get like another ball formation, like a giant, it's gonna sound so bad here. But in Xrd, he had a super called Bishop run out, which he would use, and it would like turn all the current pool balls on screen would get absorbed by that one and determine the size of the ball. Also determines how much damage you did, if I recall right. If not, it was just size. But you know, there was a lot of really neat setups with Bishop. This looks like a not so, I can't say it's a not so good version of Bishop, but like it functions the same. It's just, it's a hit super. So I think it's neat that it also works with that, with the command grab, which means just getting any kind of like risk gauge going. It's gonna turn that command grab with that super into a lot of damage, because the command grab damage output seems pretty low, but like you get a good setup. So it definitely makes the command grab like worthwhile. But like I said before, they'll probably let risk gauge be like the deciding factor on how much damage you get off of that move in general. But it looks good though. His kit looks a lot better than I initially thought, and my like initial impressions. So like, you know, yeah, he definitely kept mostly the same. Don't take my initial reaction too far out of context. Just, I wasn't sure what to expect, but this looks pretty good, all things considered. So, not bad, not bad. I would give him a try. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna call it here. Don't want to yap too long. You know, don't want to be a yapaholic here. So let me get up out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll play some Venom. Definitely play some Venom. Put it here on the channel. See what's goody two shoes. All right, you guys. Take care. Peace. Oh, what am I saying? Talk to me in the comments below. How you guys feeling about Venom? You know, now. Peace. Later, y'all. Have a good one.